US President Donald Trump has once again spoken about reclaiming Bagram Airbase. The big question is, will the Taliban actually hand this strategic base back to the US under Trump's pressure? Let's take a detailed look at the story. Bagram Airbase is Afghanistan's largest and most strategic military facility. It was built by the Soviet Union in the 1950s. During the 1980s, when the Soviets occupied Afghanistan, this became their most important hub. Later, after the 9/11 attacks, the United States launched its war in Afghanistan and took control of the base. At one point, more than 10,000 US troops were stationed here. This base was so significant that over the past 20 years, 4 American presidents, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump, all visited it. In 2009, during an embed with US forces, journalists described seeing surprising facilities on the base. There were large international restaurants, a major hospital, and advanced military infrastructure. But at the same time, the site was also home to a notorious prison. Inside that prison, not only Taliban fighters but also detainees like Afia Siddiqui and Moazzam Beg endured harsh conditions. After the Taliban takeover, rumors began spreading that the Bagram Airbase had been handed over to China. Donald Trump himself repeated this claim several times. However, in April 2023, Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid stated clearly that the Taliban had full control over the airbase and it had not been handed to the US or any other foreign power. Western media later confirmed this denial by showing satellite images proving the base was empty and under Taliban control. Trump has often argued that despite the US withdrawal from Afghanistan, America should have kept Bagram. According to him, this base is vital for monitoring China's nuclear assets and Russia's regional activities. Taliban officials and their supporters on social media claim that not an inch of land will ever be given away. But in official Taliban statements, such absolute wording is absent. Instead, they remind the US of the Doha Agreement, urging it not to interfere in Afghanistan. Analysts believe that the Taliban are currently observing America's stance. They are not fully closing the door, leaving some room for possible concessions. While Trump emphasizes China in his remarks, the reality is that Russia's recent military actions against other countries have reminded the US that abandoning Bagram might have been a grave mistake. That is why Trump continues to apply pressure, highlighting how crucial this base could be for US strategy. So the real question remains. Will the Taliban give in to Trump's pressure and return Bagram Air Base to the United States? Or is this just political rhetoric being used by Trump to strengthen his own policy narrative?